afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Randle. 6 to shoot. Pass to Edwards. Shoots over Beal. No good. A bit long that time. And it's Phoenix's ball. Here's Durant. Lays it up and banks it in.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
Booker against Conley. The shake. And he lays it up and in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Booker. First quarter of play, a minute in. Pass to Richards. These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for your Suns, Nick Richards. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And he can't hit the second. And here's Randle. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. To the middle. Shoots over Durant. And he gets it to go.
And Randle is a gamer, someone who's experienced at overcoming intense coverage from this area of the floor.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Oh!
Wow!
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. There's a screen. Edwards for 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
It's Beal on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Booker. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
I love this approach, getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Stan, just how much of a catalyst has Mike Conley been since the Timberwolves got him?
Well, just listen to his teammates, Brian. They talk about leadership, the adult in the room, and he remains a very capable two-way player.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Phoenix. Jones comes in for Beal. And Conley drops them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Outside O'Neal, back to Booker. 3-pointer. Booker missing again. Minnesota leading by 4. With the step back, Alexander Walker with it. Durant covering. The shot by Conley, no good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. O'Neal passes to Durant. From down in the low post, it goes.
Just the endless length of Durant, helping him right there inside.
Conley passes to DiVincenzo. Now here's Randle. Pass to Reed. 3-pointer. Minnesota again missing. The Suns have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Booker, and there's the drive, And Booker with the jam.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
For three, Randall drains the triple. Randall's got 5 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Yeah, and a lot of times it's really hard to get foul calls on the road. Credit them for being so aggressive.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid out there with Miller. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. Here's the three. That's good from Jones. And the assist by Beal. Jones has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And Minnesota with possession here. DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. Now Miller. Pass to DiVincenzo. Let's go with a three. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Beal. No made baskets yet. Allen outside. Oh, he drains the three, and he'll go to the line for one more. It's on Anthony Edwards. Done. He's checked in for the Suns. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Minot's checked in for Miller. And that one drops. So now they lead by one. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Some changes for Phoenix. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for O'Neal. And it's Devin Booker in for Allen. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Minot. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Now here's Booker. He has 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
What balance from Booker.
There's something that is great about Booker. He doesn't take all outside shots. I mean, Devin can score it inside, too.
Randall outside. Conley against Booker. Conley passes to McDaniels. Picked by Gobert. Lets it go from deep. McDaniels can't hit. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Dunn outside. What a throwdown from KD.
Turning up the intensity. Durant saw his chance and does not hold back.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Conley. Shoots over Booker. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Conley's got 6.
Very clever how he creates space against the bigger defender.
Yeah, and he also plays with great confidence, taking a shot there that other guys might have turned down.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Picked by Gobert. The 3. Rebounded by Dunn. The Suns have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Pass to Beal. Booker for three. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Beal's got his 5th assist in this one.
You see the level of confidence Booker possesses. Outstanding off the catch.
Now here's Edwards. Give him 8. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards with some muscle.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Suns ahead, leading by 1. And time now for the halftime break, with the 3rd quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant. And it's done in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. That puts them in the lead. Randall's got 7.
Striking as fast as he can. Randall catches the defense unprepared with the pull-up.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Conley. Pass to Beal. Jacks up a 3, sinks it from distance, and the Suns lead by 2.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Now here's Edwards. 10 points for him. Here's Randall. Tries again, and it's good on the layup. Randall's gotten 4 this quarter.
Letting Randall get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Now here's Conley. He's got 6. Edwards looking it over. There's the triple. Oh, Anthony Edwards, a rainmaker.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Timeout. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. Durant, the pass to Richards. Beal outside. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
And here's Edwards outside. The triple hits for Edwards.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
McDaniels against Durant, and stolen by Edwards. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Oh, Ant-Man fighting for 2.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
Durant finds Beal. Dunn outside. Now Durant. Hits a three-pointer. Durant's got 9 points.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Conley. Edwards for three. Richards pulls it in. Suns trail by 3. Beal outside. Dunn outside. Pass to Durant. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, I can't tell you what a difference second chance points make in a game. That can be the factor that swings the outcome.
Now here's Randall. He's got 9. The kick out to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
That's how you know Conley is right out there.
Conley against Booker. Oh, Booker's shot goes despite the contact.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. More NBA. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
Three tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Edwards. And it's Garza in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Dunn outside. Pass to Booker. O'Neal with it to take the lead. He drops it from range.
Yeah, great awareness there from Booker. A selfless team-first player.
The Timberwolves trail. DiVincenzo, pass to Alexander-Walker. Pass to Reid. Outside Edwards. The 3. Oh, the response. Edwards, a 3 of his own.
You just can't give Edwards a look from deep.
And here's Booker. Now here's Plumlee. Now Jones. And he drives in. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Some changes for Phoenix. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal. And it's Bradley Beal in for Jones. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Garza. Randall comes in for Reid. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander-Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Pass to Durant. Launches it. KD splashes the triple.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Outside McDaniels. Outside Edwards. .146 left to play in the 4th quarter. Can't get it to fall. To the inside. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
Yeah, something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetration.
Booker against Conley. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker is capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Edwards against Beal. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
Here's Booker. And another basket for Phoenix.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
Here's Edwards. Oh, a sensational slam by Amp.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief. Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Young right side. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And just a classic pump fake move. I mean, Booker wants the defender to make a mistake and foul him.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. "26 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. The kick out to Conley. It falls! And that one brings them within 1.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it. Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Devin Booker taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the 3 and try to force OT.
Here's Edwards. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
For 3, Randall. Oh, nails the triple! And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they foul and stop the clock. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. That was an incredible night of hoop.
tonight's game, what are you
watching closely.
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the 3.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Wells, and there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now, here's Wells. 6 on the shot clock. Bane, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
And the Lakers making a change here. Connects checked in. Now the Grizzlies with it. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Edey. Memphis moving it around. Jackson passes to Bane. Jackson kicks to Bane. And he drops it in from the low post.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Here's Reeves. Doncic with it. Guarded by Morant. Here's Connect. Nailed from three-point land. Connect's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now Morant. Outside, Bane. Pass to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
Of course, John Morant's named first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Edey after the basket by the Lakers. And the dunk by Wells.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Lakers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Some changes for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hachimura. Goodwin comes in for Connect. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Austin Reeves. Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Santi Aldama comes in for Wells. Vincent the pass to Doncic. Takes it off the glass.
Luke, a combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 4.
Hey, yo, right here.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Vincent. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now Doncic. Jacks up a 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Aldama with the ball. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Morant. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Here's Doncic. He has 5. Launches a three, and another three for the Lakers.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Pippen. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Kennard in at the two-guard. Pippen dishes to Jackson. Clark outside. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Reeves, and the Lakers tack on two more. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Goodwin passes to Vincent. Vanderbilt, a screen on Pippen. Kept alive on the wing, Reeves. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Hachimura, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. James comes in for Goodwin. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. Memphis also making some changes. Wells, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's Morant in for Pippen. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Bain with the bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
James absorbing hits on the trap.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
We passed year 20 for LeBron James. Clark, how is he still doing this?
Well, I'd love to find out, but he's got a combination of remarkable DNA and obviously a tremendous work ethic and attention to detail and taking care of his body. But some of it's a blend of good fortune and a lot of hard work. But he's played at a level at his age that I never thought I'd see in basketball. It's different in other sports, but to do what he's doing on the court is amazing.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Over in the corner, Doncic. LeBron outside. Oh, good on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Jackson. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here is Doncic. Launches from deep. And that one is off.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Los Angeles on top, up 1. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Jackson Hayes is out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Back to Doncic. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Pass to Wells. Jackson has the open look. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Here's Doncic. Doncic very comfortable down low.
Doncic giving you the full package. Superstar for sure.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Outside, Bain. Pass to Wells. Morant with it. 3-pointer. Here's Heaney. Got a hand on it. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. Lakers trail by 3. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Give yourself a big round of applause.
Hachimura with it. Scoreless thus far. Now, here's Doncic. Shoots over Morant. Shot is good, and the Memphis leads cut to just 1 on the basket from Luka Doncic.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Bain for 3. Good on the triple. Bain's got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Reeves the pass to Doncic. And the rejection by Jackson. And here's the fast break. Wells leading the way. Bain kicks to Morant. Puts it up from 12, and it's Memphis with another.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Reeves. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Reeves has got 8 points.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
To the left side wing. Wells wide open. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's LeBron. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy.
Good. 13 points in the game.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Now James. Here's the three. LeBron James making it look easy from deep. And we've watched three so far in this one. Grizzlies lead by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, we've got Brandon Clark. Wells is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Pippen, and it's Bain in at the 2 guard. Clark finds Bain. Stolen away. Here's LeBron. LeBron finishing the fast break.
Boy, there's nothing quite like LeBron on the fast break. That combination of size, strength, and speed makes him electric.
Pass to Aldama. Clark up top. Finney-Smith defending. No good from Clark. LA has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Milton against Pippen. Outside, James. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Hey, you want to try to guard LeBron, good luck. I mean, the King is impossible to stop. Fast, strong, smart, tough, creative, draws lots of fouls.
And the Lakers with some changes. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect. And Doncic is subbed in for Shake Milton. Then for the Grizzlies, Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen. And a wide open look for Bain. Hits it from three-point range. Bain's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Doncic. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
It's close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team.
.157 left in the fourth quarter. Here's James. Oh, and there he puts it down.
What a
Oh, my goodness.
LeBron delivering in the key moments. Huge basket from the King.
And there's the call on James. That's his third foul of the game. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Morant. A rebound by the Lakers. Here's Hachimura. Pass to James. To the inside. Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
1:21 left in the fourth quarter. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. The lead is 2. Here's LeBron. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Wells dishes to Morant. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. Back to Reeves. Count it!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
The Grizzlies call timeout. .46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 13-5 run here.
And you see the composure of Hachimura, not feeling the pressure of the moment at all.
Doncic against Morant. Over Doncic. And it's Morant missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're trailing by 7. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
.23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morant drives in. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. 19 seconds left in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Frames it from downtown.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
At the line for Los Angeles.
And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. Morant passes to Wells. Cans the 3.
Always a threat. Three-point land that time was seriously expanded.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Here's Wells. Missed. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them.
Thanks so much, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Share the ball. Now, Doris, you were a gifted passer, a conference assist leader. What makes a great playmaker?
Well, look at Brian Anderson doing his homework on his partner here. I think, obviously, you have to have some vision. You've got to have a handle to be able to get to the spots you want to on the floor, to deliver the pass at the appropriate angle. But maybe most importantly, you have to have a desire to make your teammates better.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Jaden McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Edwards. Pass to Randle. The 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
And here's Fox. Barnes passes to Fox with a step back. Randle pulls down the board. And so Randle will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. Fades back. Rebound by San Antonio. And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. To the left wing. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Randle's got 5.
Well, that's Randle working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Back to Fox.
I see him.
6 to shoot. Up and over Conley. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
The sweet stroke of Fox. Lefties always make it look so good.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for San Antonio. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and coach said he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Fox. Back to Barnes. Shoots over Randle. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Boy, you really have to like that recognition by Barnes. Knew that was his play to make.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Randall. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. .58 seconds left in the first quarter. Sohan with the ball. Randall's there. Sohan, the pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Fires the three. Alexander Walker grabs the board. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Pass to DiVincenzo. Randall outside. The three is up. Rebound by San Antonio. Outside Paul. Here's Sohan. The kick out to Paul. Down low. Stolen by Reed. It's a one-on-one situation. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of this game.
2 shots.
That free throw misses. Good on the second one. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Minnesota leading by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Jeremy Sohan out there with Johnson. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Chris Paul. And it's Champagnie at the 3. That's the San Antonio 5.
Well, the work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
To the paint. Fox against Edwards. Edwards pulls it in.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, B.A., when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man.
That one's good for 2.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Edwards against Fox. And it's blocked by Edwards.
Wow, great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now.
Here's Minot, still without a bucket. And a missed layup. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Back to Sohan. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, great finish from Johnson, leaving no room for error with the slam.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Reed finds Edwards. Drills the baseline jumper. Edwards has got 7 points.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Harrison Barnes comes in for Johnson. Vassell, he's checked in for Champagny. And Castle subbed in for Chris Paul. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Minot. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star. Stolen by Conley. Fast break, Minnesota. Edwards, the pass to Randall. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Boy, Julius Randle is getting to his spots and starting to really cook.
Fox surveying the D. Fox beats him inside. A slick move.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Outside Conley. Now here's Edwards. He's closely guarded. Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball. Chris Paul, he's checked in for San Antonio. The Timberwolves also with a sub. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Edwards. Pass to Castle. "26 seconds left in the first half. Wembanyama, screen on DiVincenzo. And the basket by Castle.
Well, when the 3 ball is falling for Castle, he is extremely difficult to defend.
Conley against Paul. To the inside. Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Julius Randle has been sensational.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Amp is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. Back to Randle. Rebound by San Antonio. You know, part of what makes Julius Randle so effective is that spin move, Doris.
He does like to use that on the interior against taller players to get enough separation. But the number of finishing moves that guy has off the spin, it is really an effective tool.
Spurs need to get one up here. 3-pointer, Fox. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
Outside Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Fox. Spurs trail by 3. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Fox has got 5 points in the quarter.
The quickness of Fox is something else. He pulls up on the spot, and the defense just can't stay with him.
Randall outside. Pass to Conley. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. One of the stories here, Julius Randle. He is getting it done today.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
Out left to the wing. Conley against Fox. Always attacking Fox.
A 6'3" point guard, Fox has solid size at the 1, and it really helps him out inside.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Randall. Gobert with a screen on Barnes. For 3, Randall. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Vassell finds Fox. Over Conley. That's good from Fox. On the assist from Vassell. Fox has got 13.
Yeah, Fox is going off. I mean, he's gotten the ball on offense, and he's been relentless.
Here's Gobert into the lane. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
And the Spurs making a change here. Sohan's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. Fox, the pass to Barnes. Back to Fox. Clock at 6. Nifty move. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Gobert, covered by Wembanyama. For 3, Randall. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs trail by 6. Now Sohan, checked by Randall. Fox against Conley. Wembanyama screen. 3-pointer, Fox. He can't hit that time. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for San Antonio. Stolen by Conley. Here's Alexander Walker. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. And the Timberwolves lead by 8. The third quarter comes to a close. It's Minnesota. They're up by 8. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Johnson is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then there's Chris Paul. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagnie at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. DiVincenzo with it. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. The kick out to Edwards. The triple hits for Edwards.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
There's a screen. Fox against Edwards. Tries a 10-footer. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Fox has got 13 in the second half. Outside, Alexander Walker. Lets it go from 11. Inside, Edwards lays it in.
Doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic's so pretty, so fluid.
A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Barnes comes in for Johnson. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Champagny. And Castle subbed in for Paul. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Garza. Randall comes in for Reed. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. The Timberwolves lead by 9. Here's Conley. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Fox outside. Oh, Fox gets up and throws it down.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility and the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Vassell can't get it to go.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Right side, Edwards. Randall outside. Three-pointer. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the three with confidence now.
Here's Fox. Oh, Fox, too sly. Beats the contact.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Minnesota leading by 10.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Timberwolves.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Julius Randle.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Tenacious stuff there from Fox. It takes guts to sink a shot while being fouled.
So both teams making some changes here.
At the line for your Spurs, De'Aaron Fox. One shot.
And that one misses.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
DiVincenzo can't hit. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. They trail by 11. Sweet little floater. Now here's DiVincenzo. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Here's Randall. Rebounded by the Spurs. Johnson with a bucket. Here's DiVincenzo. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is
Slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the small forward. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Back to Morant. The rebound by Richards. An even 3-on-3 break. No good with the elbow jumper.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Now here's Wells. Here's Edey. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this. It's the confidence of Beal. He lets it fly from range when he really likes the look.
Pass to Bane. And here is Wells. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Payne for 3. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Beal with the bucket.
Terrific response by Beal. This demonstrates what a competitor he is.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
Morant outside. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Outside, KD. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Beal from long range. Another 3 for Phoenix.
That's Beal's wheelhouse. Catch and pop.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident as they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. The hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. They've got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you. So for the Suns, Royce O'Neal comes in for Dunn. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Bradley Beal. Memphis also making some changes. Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson. And Santi Aldama subbed in for Wells. Now, here is O'Neal. Off target from three-point range. Outside, Payne. Ring shot on the way. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Bane's got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Clark outside. There's a screen. Inside. Pass to Aldama. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
A nice shot by Booker. He's got 5.
Ooh, Booker showing some power.
Morant with it. And there's the drive. And finished off by Morant.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
It's all tied in Phoenix. We'll get right back to the action when we reach. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Brandon Clark is out there with Jackson. Then it's Pippen. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Aldama in at the 3 spot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Plumlee. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Left side, O'Neal. O'Neal sets the screen for Jones. Rebounded by Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. And Richard, when it comes to Jaren Jackson, there's a lot to appreciate. My goodness.
Oh, I love that he can guard 1 through 5. Really a modern defensive NBA big man. He can go back to the basket or he can face up. He doesn't need the ball to make a huge impact.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Some changes for Phoenix. Donnie's checked in for Allen. And it's Booker in for Jones. Memphis also making some changes. Wells comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Bane in for Luke Kennard. Now, here is O'Neal. Nothing on the board. Outside, Beal. Plumlee sets the pick for Beal. It's good from long range.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Here's Bane. He has 5. Clark a screen on Beal. Bane for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Beal.
Not shocking to see Beal running up the scoreboard. He has a knack for putting together some big nights.
Outside, Bane. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Bane's got 11 points. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Here's Pippen. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Durant's checked in for the Suns. Jones comes in for Beal. Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. Ja Morant comes in for Pippen. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Aldama passes to Bane. Now here's Morant over Jones. Clock at 6. From past the arc. And it's Morant missing. Suns trail by 4. KD passes to Booker. Booker taking the hit.
We know Book can hit those deep threes, but he's also effective around the rim.
Morant passes to Aldama. On the wing, Bane. Defended by Booker. Wells wide open. And another miss by Memphis. The Suns have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Shots good by Booker.
Whether it's off the dribble or on the catch, it don't matter. Booker is one of the most proficient mid-range shooters.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Clark sets a screen for Bane. Buries the long-range jumper. Bane's got 14 points.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
Here's Booker, and he drives in, and he banks in the layup.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
The three from Morant. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Now, this is how you finish a first half, sending them to the locker room with a statement shot from three-point range.
Desmond Bane getting it done for the Grizzlies. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bane.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Dunn, and it's Richards in at the center position. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Here's Morant. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Wells passes to Jackson. Morant outside. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Morant's got 11 points.
When Ja is knocking down that three consistently, it takes his game to a different level. And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Outside, Bane. And here's Morant. 11 points in the game. Launches it. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Richards finds Booker. Shoots over Morant. No good from Booker. And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Here's Morant. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. At the elbow, it's Bane. Pass to Wells. Shot clock at 3. And Jackson gets it to go.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Back to Booker. Shoots over Morant. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Devin Booker. Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Here's Wells. No good with the triple. Phoenix has gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. And the dunk by Booker.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player.
Here's Edey. Here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
And the Suns making a change here. O'Neal's checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Aldama's checked in, and with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is the human cheat code. Bradley Beal says of his new teammate, he's 7 feet tall, he can shoot the ball, he can do everything. It's a little unfair. I get a bit jealous sometimes. I wish I was 7 feet, but nothing he does really surprises me. When he's in attack mode and locked in, there's nothing you can do. Kevin?
Not a single darn thing. You're so right. David, thanks. Here's Booker after the basket by Jaren Jackson. Here's Beal. And yes, it's good. Beal's got 16.
Oh, using that picture-perfect form. Beal claps back with the 3.
Booker against Morant. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And Durant launches from deep. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Defensively, they have had... And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Taking a look at the Grizzlies, we've got Santi Aldama. Pippen is out there with Desmond Bane. Then there's Wells, and it's Clark in at the 5 down low. Jones, the pass to Booker. Pass to Dunn. O'Neal on the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Bane against Booker. Now, here's Bane. Tight defense on him. Good D by Booker.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Pippen. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. From the low block. No good from Clark. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Plumlee trying to break loose. Yep, it counts.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
The Grizzlies call timeout. Phoenix making some changes. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. Durant comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Beal subbed in for Jones. Then for the Grizzlies, Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. Told them, pedal to the metal. Adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. Don't start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Booker's shot is good.
Shoots the lights out. Booker has limitless range.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And during this game, they sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim, flat out dominating them inside.
Outstanding initiative from Booker. Terrific at earning these calls inside.
Good on the first, and that brings them within single digits. Both good from the line that time. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Outside, Bain. Back to Morant. Puts it up from 12. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Can't lay off of Morant. When he's roaming around that mid-range area, you know he's ready to lock in.
Booker the pass to Richards. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here's Booker. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 26 points for Devin Booker.
At his size, KD is able to see the floor so well, and it helps him make passes just like that.
And Morant throws it down.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Grizzlies.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ja Morant.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
Jackson kicks to Wells. Morant outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Pass to Jackson. In the corner, it's Bain. Lots of room. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
I hope you're as fired up for this one as I am. Some of the league's most exciting talent on the floor.
Oh, my, man. I am most definitely up for this one. With the athleticism on both sides, there's going to be no shortage of highlights.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Dort after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Hartenstein a screen. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Counted from distance.
Love the focus here from SGA at the arc. He hates to waste those opportunities.
And now we go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Mark Dagnall.
He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Edwards. Right side, McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Dort against Edwards. Hartenstein pulls it in. And it's Dort with the ball for the Thunder. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Conley looking for an opening. Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Basket counts. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points in the game.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
McDaniels from long range. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and again, it's Oklahoma City.
How smooth was that as Gilgeous-Alexander just rising up that time. Great pace.
Randle outside. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Drills it from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
And you can already tell Holmgren has an edge to his game. Gets the three right back. That's the competitive streak you need as a young player.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Williams has checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in for Conley. It's hard to believe now, but Julius Randle has been in the league over a decade now, Brent.
Yeah, it's been an interesting ride for Julius Randle. A lot of different roles, but he's evolved his game quite a bit. Some he's done himself, and then guys have adjusted around the way that he has been a leader, a scorer, a rebounder, a presence. You know, Julius Randle continues to impress and make strides.
First one falls for him. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
And last season, Britt, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, BA. I mean, finishing in the top three, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
And the basket by Clark.
Dante DiVincenzo with a real nice team first play.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for OKC. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Fires the three. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Wiggins against Randle. Down low, Reed, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 2. Don't go away. We'll be back. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the court for the Timberwolves, we've got Dante DiVincenzo, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Miller. Then there's Edwards, and it's Reed in at the 5. The Timberwolves trail. DiVincenzo with it. He's scoreless. Pass to Alexander Walker. And it's all tied up. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
And here's Minnesota now. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded by Caruso. DiVincenzo, the pass to Edwards. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
And this is how confident Edwards is. It feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Reed. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points. And Minnesota with possession here. Now Edwards. Pass to Minot. The 3, DiVincenzo. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And this is where the coaching staff applauding the way that Dante right now aggressively is shooting the ball off the catch and shoot.
And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul of the game. Jang, he's checked in for Williams. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Garza's checked in. So it's Oklahoma City now. They trail by 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good. He's got 13.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
To the paint. Here's Jang, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Pass to Reed. There's the 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And how about Edwards? Keeping his head up and spotting the open man.
Wiggins outside. Here's Jang. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 13.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A line change here for Oklahoma City. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Garza. Julius Randle comes in for Reed. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for Anthony Edwards. Conley finds DiVincenzo. Outside Conley. 4 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. DiVincenzo can't hit.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Holmgren with a screen on Conley. Williams' shot is good.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Randle outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Conley. Fires for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of this game. Outside Joe. Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. Dort up top. Now here's Williams. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. That's the group for Mark Daigneault starting the second half.
Well, Edwards can be so accurate, making shots look easy at times.
McDaniels against Williams. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. The shot by Dort, no good. Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Edwards. Outside Conley. And there's the screen. McDaniels from long range. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Holmgren. Chet from range.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
And coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season, Brent.
Doesn't it feel like BA, he poured the concrete and a solid foundation for what his career is going to be all about? I mean, a terrific big with skill, size, toughness, and the sky is the limit for this guy.
Randall with it. Hartenstein covering. Gobert with a screen on Dort. Edwards for three. Look at Edwards over the perimeter D.
Edwards has a way of making the D look helpless, just looking past the good coverage and still converting.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown, it's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Edwards for three. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. And now just a 1-point Oklahoma City lead.
Shooting the three with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
Randall against Holmgren. Pass to Hartenstein. Screen by Holmgren. Williams from long range. And the three-pointer goes. Williams has got 12 points in the game.
And the vision is far past his years. Williams with great decision-making.
Edwards looking for an opening. Lets the three fly. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Outside, Williams. 35 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Conley goes in, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The defense tries to stop Conley with the foul, but he shows great poise and manages to get it off.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. Back to Williams. And that's not gonna go. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Oklahoma City ahead, up 2. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for Minnesota, they've got Joe Ingles. Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 3.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. He can make that pass in his sleep.
DiVincenzo, pass to Ingles. Reid sets a screen. Ingles, no good. Thunder leading by 3. It's Wiggins on the wing, covered by Alexander Walker. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Nickeil Alexander-Walker picks one up. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Ingles. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Wiggins against Randle. Wiggins passes to Hartenstein. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Here's Randle. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out.
Well, fleshing out his offensive attack here. Randle comfortable from that range to knock one down.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Up top, Edwards. Dort defending. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Up and over Conley. Ooh, Gilgeous-Alexander turning on the Jets.
Gilgeous-Alexander positioning himself well and knew exactly where to get to in the open space.
Edwards against Dort, 10 feet away. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Wow, Edwards almost makes it look effortless, like the whole team wasn't holding their breath right there.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He asked his team to take in the moment, saying, this is what it's all about, guys. This is why we work so hard and why we love this game. Embrace it. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Edwards. The kick out to Conley. Pass to Randle. Over Williams. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Randle's got 4 points in the quarter.
How about Randle? Dependable big in a big moment.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Dort's shot is good.
They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Outside Conley. Randle, pass to Edwards. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Randle against Holmgren. Pass to Hartenstein. Clock at 6. Holmgren, the pass to Williams. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most.
basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Wells, and it's Edey in at center.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
Bane kicks to Wells. Some nice passing there by Memphis. With some arc, and it's Morant. That time on the assist by Jackson.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Well, Stan, when the Spurs landed the first overall pick in the draft, their fortunes changed back on May 16th, 2023.
Look, Kevin, the hardest thing for any franchise is to find the guy that you can build everything around. When they got Wembanyama, that dream came true for San Antonio, and they've got the guy they can build this franchise around for years to come.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Vassell, a screen on Morant. Here's Fox. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Fox has got 5 now.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Wembanyama against Morant. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Fox deciding where to go with it. Vassell sets a screen for Fox. Just 5 on the clock. Lays it up and banks it in. 7 points in the game.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Now here's Jackson. Over Barnes. The Grizzlies with another miss. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Castle, guarded by Bane. Here's Vassell. Edey with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Outside Jackson. Beyond the arc. Hits it from 3-point range.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Fox. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. 9 points for De'Aaron Fox. The Grizzlies trail by 4. There's 39 seconds left here in the first quarter. In the corner, it's Bane. Shot clock at 6. Comes up empty down low. Spurs leading by 4. Barnes outside, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaren Jackson. The Spurs shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one, and he can't get the first one. A different look now for San Antonio. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Wembanyama. Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell, and Paul subbed in for Castle. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Santi Aldama comes in for Wells. Kennard, he's checked in for Bane. And Pippen subbed in for John Morant. Outside Jackson. Pass to Aldama. Over Barnes. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for San Antonio. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
We've got Jeremy Sohan. Paul out there with Fox. Then it's Johnson, and it's Champagnie in at the 3. That's the San Antonio 5. The wide open look here for Fox, and he's good on the 3-ball. Fox has got the lead up to 6 now for the Spurs.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Good work there as it goes. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
After back-to-back 50-win seasons, Dan, last season was frustrating for the Memphis Grizzlies in almost every way.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. They went 27-55. Due to suspension and injuries, they only got 9 games from their star, Ja Morant. But they still have a lot of young talent and still a team that can be very competitive in the future.
Pippen finds Aldama. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Pippen.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Fox passes to Johnson. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Pippen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Pippen's got 5 points in the quarter. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Now here's Paul. No scoring in this one. Sohan, the pass to Fox. And that's a foul called on Santi Aldama. That's his first foul. Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Paul. Wells, he's checked in for Memphis. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. There's 1:54 left to play here in the half. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Hey, Stan, we've heard talk about players not heaving up a shot at the buzzer to protect their shooting percentage. Have you run into that at all?
Oh, Kevin, that definitely happens. Players are concerned about all of those numbers, shooting percentages being one of them, because they become a factor in contract negotiations. But they have to realize, number one, you've got to do what gives your team a chance to win. And number two, with all the analytics, teams separate out what they call heaves at the end of quarters.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Number 40, Harrison Barnes.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first half. Pass to Aldama. Out to Morant. Banked in off the glass. Morant's got his second bucket.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
You can see, and coach, you can feel Ja Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does, and it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Morant. And it goes down 2 points. And it's 6 points for John Morant.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Yo, set it up.
Outside, Fox. Count it. Fox has got the lead up to 7 now for the Spurs.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
And so it's San Antonio heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
So on the floor for Memphis, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the 3 spot. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
And once again, Coach, this storied San Antonio franchise is on the upswing.
It sure is, Kevin. Look, they've got a Hall of Fame coach and a potential Hall of Fame centerpiece to build a team around. They've got great talent evaluators in the front office. You can't ask for a better recipe for success.
Bangs home the trifecta. Bane's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Wembanyama finds Fox. Oh, watch out for Wembanyama!
The perfect lob partner, Wembanyama, with elite hand-eye coordination.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. They lead by 4. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Now, not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Pass to Edey. Outside Jackson. A kick out to Bane. 6 to shoot. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
The Spurs making a switch here. Zohan's checked in. And, you know, Sam, we watched Desmond Bane evolve into a #1 option on offense. He's always been there, but now he really is at the top of the heap.
Yeah, he sure is. Look, Kevin, you know, he came into the league as a 3-point shooter, and he's a great one. But he's developed his game off the dribble, very good mid-range shooter, and he's strong enough to finish around the rim.
Outside, Bane to the middle. And the dunk by Wells.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Here's Castle. And he makes good on the layup. Castle's got 5 now.
This is where we'll probably see Castle the most, creating opportunities with the ball in his hand.
Morant passes to Jackson. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the third. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Some changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Santi Aldama comes in for Wells. And Pippen subbed in for Bain. Both free throws good from Morant. So stand the Grizzlies trio of John Morant, Desmond Bain, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those three outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those three guys. That's a great base for the future.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against a guy that good.
The third quarter comes to a close. Spurs lead by 5. And we'll have the start. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Chris Paul. Sohan is out there with Keldon Johnson. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagnie in at the 3, the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Pass to Aldama. Now, here's Clark. There's a screen by Aldama. And for 3, drills the three-pointer.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Fox against Bain. Here's Johnson. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. And the Spurs lead by 4.
Inside, Johnson gets aggressive, refusing to let the coverage stop him.
Paul against Pippen. Yes, that goes in.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, and hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen. It doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Barnes kicks to Vassell. Out to the right wing. Spurs working the ball around now. Now here's Barnes. Defense is right there. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside, Bain. And here is Wells. There's Jackson with the 3. Outside, Bain. Connects from three-point range. Baines got the lead up to 2 now for Memphis.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
And Fox gets it to go.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Yeah, and that's even harder than it looks to overcome that height differential right at the rim.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Rebounded by Jackson.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync.
And he comes up with the deuce.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Here's Fox. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now Wells has Dewey. A three from Morant. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Lets it go with a three. Wembanyama, no good. Now the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 15-6 run. They double him with Wembanyama. And here is Wells. Wants to get it to Bain, and does. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And now a 6-point Memphis lead. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Count!
And that's one of Fox's strengths, trying to involve his teammates first. A really good passer who wants to play for his guys.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Spurs. The tray. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
They get the rebound. A pass to Fox. The three misses this. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good
Take a look at this matchup. Both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. They've got Thompson, Davis out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Washington, and it's Irving in at the point. A nice shot by Booker.
Had momentum going toward the bucket. Nice leaner.
Gafford with a screen on Booker. Irving for three. Fires in the triple.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
And Booker's got the ball here for Phoenix. Pass to Beal. Dunn outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the middle. Here's Davis. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Well, Clark, the first 9 years of his career, he played mostly power forward. But over the last 3, Anthony Davis playing a lot of center.
And I think his game has become more focused on staying in the paint, which is where he's dominant. He's added tons of strength over the years. He's using that to his advantage. He's always been one of the special players in the league, in my opinion. And he's still one of the top 15 guys in the league for sure.
Now here's Dunn. Back to Booker. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Sends it home from three-point land.
And this is big for Booker's confidence. With his three-point ball falling, he's so tough to stop.
Outside Davis. Booker against Irving. Shot clock at 6. Phoenix grabs the miss.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Outside Durant. From deep. Another 3 for Phoenix.
In rhythm, quick trigger, KD at his best.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. On the wing, Irving. Booker defending. Shot on the wing. Irving, that's good. Irving's got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Booker. He's got 5. Outside Durant. The 3-ball. Hits the trifecta. Durant's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Poetry in motion. Such a smooth stroke. You assume when Durant lets it go, that 3-ball's going down.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Different look for Phoenix. Plumlee's checked in for Richards. O'Neal comes in for Durant. And it's Allen in for Dunn. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. Christie's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Dinwiddie in for Irving. Back to Marshall. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Beal, the pass to Booker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Derek Lively.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Davis. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Here's Dinwiddie from outside the arc. Sinks the tray.
Well, it's all about being confident from there for Spencer Dinwiddie. A capable threat from distance now.
Pass to O'Neal. Screen by O'Neal. Beal from outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Marshall passes to Irving. Over Booker. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Mavericks on top, up 1. And we'll be back with you shortly. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Beal and Allen are out on the wing. Mason Plumlee out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Jones in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Jones. Pass to Plumlee. Over Irving. Rebounded by Marshall.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
And here is Irving. Lively with a screen on Plumlee. Here's Dinwiddie. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots. Drained it for 2 points. Dinwiddie's got 5. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Jones, the pass to O'Neal. Screen by O'Neal. Beal from outside. Knocks down the triple. And it's all knotted up. Well, Clark, as we know, player comparison is a popular exercise among fans and analysts alike.
Yeah, I've never really ascribed to that, but in this day and age, I think it's even more unfair to do so because the game has changed tremendously. I mean, three-point attempts and scoring averages are way north, in large part because of the pace of play. So the game has changed, and that means when you're comparing players, it's a little harder to do in a fair manner.
And here are the Suns now. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Screen by O'Neal. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Lively. Pass to Dinwiddie. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lively.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
A different look for Phoenix. Dunn comes in for Allen. And it's Booker in for Jones. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Durant, he's checked in for Phoenix. Jones comes in for Beal. Davis, he's checked in for Dallas. Washington comes in for Marshall.
Hey, yo, right here, baby.
Booker surveying the floor. 6 to shoot. He shoots. And he knocks the jumper down. Booker's got 9 points.
No question. Booker excels at finding shots. He can be a real point machine.
Pass to Thompson. Washington outside. Off target with the 3.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Here's the pick. Jones from outside. Nails it from 3. Jones has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Mavericks trail by 6. Outside Davis. And no good. The dry spell continues. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Here's Durant. KD out here flexing on people.
How do you defend him any better than this? I mean, Durant, just an incredible scorer.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Richards is checked in for Phoenix. Beal comes in for Jones. And Dallas also making a switch. Williams is checked in. Thompson finds Davis. Now here's Thompson. Oh, and Clay makes that 3 look so easy.
Well, that's exactly the guy you want to set up. I mean, Klay Thompson feels like every shot he takes is going in.
Williams against Booker. From the line, in deep, Booker gets it to go.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back to the game after this break. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. They've got Daniel Gafford, Davis out there with Washington. Then it's Thompson, and it's Irving in at the 1. Outside Booker. Over Irving. Richards. Great positioning on the putback. And the Suns lead by 6.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Pass to Davis. Thompson outside. Puts up a 3. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Such a silky, smooth stroke from deep. Thompson, excellent accuracy.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Here's Durant. Here's Richards. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Richards has got 4 points now in the quarter.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns. Leading by 5. Dunn outside. Pass to Durant. This one for 3. The deep ball from KD.
That should and would be a bad shot for most, but Durant's shooting ability is just that extraordinary.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Here's Booker. What balance from Booker.
If there's anything Booker can't do on a basketball court, I want to know all about it, because tonight he's doing it all.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to review the game plan. O'Neal, he's checked in for the Suns. And Dallas also making a switch. Marshall's checked in. Here's Gafford. No points yet. Back to Marshall. The 3 from Thompson. Klay Thompson, a killer from the corner.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Having his way with the defense, Booker creates separation and nails the shot.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Marshall, guarded by Durant. Clock at 6. Davis with it. 4-3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Smart move from the big man to get rid of it there. The defense was closing. Davis let it go.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Plumlee's checked in for the Suns. Jones comes in for Booker. On the wing, Davis. He's covered by O'Neal. 16 feet out. Davis misses.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Durant, the pass to Beal. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Beal's got 9.
We talk about guys with pure strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
Dinwiddie against Jones. Outside Davis. 11 feet out, and his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8, looking comfortable out there. Beal outside. Pass to Jones. It could go. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we've reached the end of the third. Phoenix out in front, leading by 5. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Suns lead by 5. Devin Booker out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Mason Plumlee. Then it's Royce O'Neal. And it's Dunn in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Here's Irving. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
Oh, yeah. Irving, he has the mid-range in his bag now.
Well, Phoenix is shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. Jones feels it out. For 3, Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Nice shot by Christie.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Phoenix making some changes. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal. And it's Bradley Beal in for Jones. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Christie. And it's Thompson in for Dinwiddie. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Washington finds Davis, 5 to shoot. And it's Irving missing. The Suns lead by 9. The deep 3 from Durant. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Right side, Irving. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Booker. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
The easy money there for Booker. You can't let him get this close with the ball.
Here's Irving. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Shooting while in rhythm. This is Booker's game. He's out here to score.
Irving for 3. Drops in the 3.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Beal, the pass to Durant. Richards with a screen. Pass to Dunn. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Yeah, great awareness there from Booker. A selfless team-first player.
Here's Irving. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
I tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of it.
Phoenix has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th. Beal outside. To the inside. Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Irving for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs. They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Irving, the pass to Washington. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second team foul.
Well, it's a nice sight to see Washington attacking inside, just making the defense foul.
No good on the free throw. That one misses. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Allen outside. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Screen by O'Neal. Booker for 3. Buries it from 3. Booker's got 31.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Williams.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in.